someone far from harbor, you may ride across the bar, right in the corner where you are.
Ah! Ellie! Ellie! Come get this thing out of here!
Granny, don't yell like that. You'll scare Daisy.
And don't call her Daisy. I don't want no buzzard named after me.
Oh, Granny, she likes you. Ain't you noticed how she keeps watching you?
At my age, it ain't no treat to have a buzzard watching you. Here, take these to the kitchen and commence ironing.
Oh, yes, Come on, Daisy.
Not her. I don't allow no scavenger in my kitchen.
Well, what about...
That's different. Jethro is family.
Hey there, Mr. Drysdale. Granny, Ellie Mae, Mr. Drysdale, Miss Jean is here to see you.
Jed, will you tell your daughter to get rid of that big, ugly bird? It makes me nervous.
But, Granny...
We'll talk about that later. Mr. Drysdale says this is real important and can't wait.
Quite true, quite true. Oh, please sit down, everybody. I have an announcement of historical importance to make. Mr. Claggett, members of your esteemed family, at the opening of business this morning, precisely 10 o'clock Pacific Daylight Savings Time, your balance in my bank reached the unprecedented figure of $80 million. Granny, I'm hungry.
Mr. Drysdale's fixing to make an important announcement.
Yeah, I just made it. You have $80 million.
Oh.
Well, now, here's the really good news. In keeping with my policy of generosity, I have a free gift for you.
Mr. Drysdale, you don't have to.
No. It's a tradition with my bank. Every depositor whose balance reaches $80 million is automatically eligible. Please, Miss Hathaway.
Not going through with this farce.
The gift, please, Miss Hathaway. This is no time to think of expense. With my compliments.
Well, doggies, would you look at that? What is it?
It's a genuine imported Oriental magic music maker.
Huh? Dog! Japanese transistor radio.
All it needs is a battery.
I'll get one.
Mr. Drysdale, you didn't have to get us that.
Tut! It's the least I can do.
Very least.
Well, you done all the work, taking care of our money. Seems like we ought to give you a present.
I got just the thing for him. You like big birds, Mr. Drysdale?
I ain't giving him Daisy.
Granny, that's a mighty poor reward for all Mr. Drysdale done. Taking care of our money for 6 years must have been a mighty heavy burden.
Well, I can't deny that it has cost me many sleepless nights. Spun a few silver threads among the gold, added lines to a once youthful face, and caused a slight tremor to a once steady hand.
Hope you ain't gonna be sick.
I wish I could say the same. Come along, silver-haired daddy. I'm your nap.
What do you mean, nap? I didn't build this man a fortune by sleeping. Semper paratus, always ready. Others may work from sun to sun, but banker's work is never done.
Mr. Drysdale, you take it easy. Don't overdo it.
My advice exactly.
What better way to go? I regret that I have but one life to give to my largest depositor.
All right, Nathan.
And when that big bank in the sky calls my final loan, let my epitaph read, he never met a millionaire he didn't like.
Yes, it seems a sensible thing to do is to take the $80 million and bury it in the backyard.
Get awful moldy.
Now, can
Hey, I still don't think it's a good idea to put money in the ground.
it's better than putting Mr. Drysdale there.
Something wrong with Mr. Drysdale?
Yeah, Jethro. Poor man has wore himself to a frazzle worrying about my money.
And we's trying to figure what to do with it.
I can tell you what to do with it. You can give it to England.
England?
They hurting for money?
They so bad off, they done sold their queen.
No.
Sold their queen?
Yes, sir. I heard it on Mr. Drysdale's radio. The city of Philadelphia
has bought Queen Elizabeth and is fixing to tie her to the dock for a tourist attraction.
I can't believe it.
You greening us, boy?
No, sir. I heard it.
Turn that thing on again.
News is over now. Can't get but one station.
Seems to me, if England was in that much trouble, we'd have heard something from them folks in our castle.
Let's have Jethro write 'em. Get the story firsthand.
I can beat that. Hello, operator? This is Sir Jethro de Bodine, head varlet to the Earl of Clampton. Put me through to our castle in England.
Ask for Major Domo.
Yeah, England. Word has reached our royal ears that the rabble has hawked the Queen. We might have to come over there and flog a bunch of them rascals.
I'll handle it, boy. Yes, ma'am. That's Clampett Castle in Kent, England. What is it they say over there instead of howdy?
Faversham.
Yeah, that's it.
Would you hold on a minute, please? Oh, Mr. Faversham, sir. I think you'd better take this call. It's from the United States.
Yes?
This is Jed Clampett speaking. Is that you, Mr. Domo?
Faversham, sir. Faversham.
Well, Faversham to you.
Faversham, Mr. Domo.
Yeah, I was, Granny. Listen, Major, we just wondered how everybody's getting along over there.
Oh, quite well, sir, thank you. Considering the fact we're running the castle with a skeleton staff.
They got trouble, all right. Their servants is down to skin and bone.
Oh, we don't care nothing about them oafs and serfs. How much did Philadelphia give you for the Queen?
I hope you'll excuse Jethro. He heard some wild story about selling Queen Elizabeth to Philadelphia. I reckon ain't no truth to it.
Well, yes, sir. As a matter of fact, we've sold both our queens.
You don't say.
What is it, Jed?
They done sold Queen Mary to Long Beach.
It's a revolution, right? The rabble has rose up and is getting rid of royalty. Dukes and Earls is next, and that's us.
Jethro.
We got to rally around the Queen and put down this uprising. To arms! To arms!
Mr. Clampett, sir. Mr. Clampett.
Yes?
I heard Master Jethro's outburst. It's only Her Majesty's ships that have been sold.
Oh. Well, things ain't quite as bad as we thought, but it's hurting for money, all right. The Queen sold her Navy. Well, don't let her sell nothing else. Maybe things will get... What's that? You done sold London Bridge, too?
Poor woman, Jed. We've got to help her.
Well, I got a feeling things is going to pick up. I hope the Queen still got her health.
Oh, yes, indeed, sir. And Her Majesty is spending this week at the Royal Preserves.
I see. Well, maybe we'll be paying you a visit soon, Mr. Domo.
Faversham, sir.
Faversham to you. You know, two ways about it, Granny. Things is rough. You know what the Queen is spending this week doing?
What?
Putting up preserves.
There ain't no time to lose, Jed. You gotta take your money out of the bank and head for England.
Yep, looks like we can save Mr. Drysdale and the Queen at the same time.
Chief, the guard just called and said Granny and Mr. Clampett are on the way up.
Quick. Hide this. And get your mascara.
The mascara?
Yes, I want some dark shadows under my eyes. I haven't had a good night's sleep in 6 years, remember?
Chief, not that corny act again.
Well, it worked, didn't it? I practically had them in tears. Now do as I say.
Mr. Drysdale?
Yes? Who is it?
Hey, Jed Clampett.
Oh, so it is. You'll have to excuse me, sir. A bad case of banker's squint, adding up those figures day and night. 6 years. Oh, excuse me, sir.
Mr. Drysdale, I know you've been toting a crushing burden, but I got good news for you.
Good news?
I'm going to take my $80 million out of your bank. Bet you in the wheelbarrow, Granny. Well, doggy, it worked already. He's sure sleeping now, isn't he?
Just like a baby.
I? What's going on?
You fainted.
Fainted?
Oh, you were in a deep coma. It took a 20 to bring you out of it.
I'm not the type who faints. What happened?
Well, Mr. Clapper told you he was withdrawing his $80 million. I'd better open a window.
No. Lock it. I might jump.
Better hide my tie and belt, too.
You know, of course, you brought this on yourself.
How?
That financial fatigue act. Mr. Clapper felt sorry for you.
Where is he?
Waiting in my office.
Mr. Clampett.
Hey, that nap sure done wonders for you.
Oh, I never felt better in my life.
Well, it must be a relief getting $80 million off your back.
No, please, don't take it.
Mr. Drysdale, you said yourself that it's a crushing burden.
But I'm used to it. I'm a banker. But it would finish you in no time.
Well, it ain't gonna be no burden to me. I'm giving it away.
Giving it away?
Yes, you see, there is a certain lady that's in trouble.
Oh, I see. Well, how much does she want?
Well, I reckon all she can lay her hands on.
Yes, I know the type.
Leastwise, I aim to give her all I got.
Oh, $80 million?
Well, to this lady, that's just a drop in the bucket.
She must have some bucket.
If you knew who she was.
Who is she?
Well, I don't know if she'd want me to say. She's a mighty high-placed woman.
And high price, too. What's her name?
Keep it yourself?
I promise.
Well.
Queen Elizabeth!
Dale, you promise.
Mr. Clampett, I assure you the Queen of England is a very wealthy woman.
Once was, maybe, but things is kind of rough. I've looked into the matter.
Jed, them goobers downstairs won't give us no money without you sign a check.
All right. Ask Miss Jane to get us 4 tickets to London.
No! I won't let you.
You won't let us.
Right, Dale. It's my money.
What I meant was that you just can't walk up to Buckingham Palace and hand the Queen money. She's too proud to accept charity.
Oh, we know that.
Good!
We're going to put it in plain gunny sacks and throw it over the wall.
This kind of Granny. A thing like this has to be handled with great diplomacy. Now, I have some connections with the British Embassy, and I'll have them get in touch with you.
Well, we do want to handle it the right way.
Yes. Well, you go home and leave everything to me.
All right. Hop on, Granny.
And don't take the freeway this time, Jed. That tailgating makes me nervous.
Miss Hathaway,
Chief?
I want you to get me the finest British actor money can buy.
Well, how much money are you talking about?
I'll go as high as $10.
$10? Are you serious?
Look, this is no time to pinch pennies.
How long are you going to be, mate? This rig's due back at the studio at 5 o'clock.
Well, at the rate Mr. Drysdale is paying me, my performance should run about 2 minutes.
Jed, the Englishman is here.
Granny, we got to be careful how we talk to that fella. Mr. Drysdale says he's a Queen's minister.
I never seen no preacher dressed like him. Satin breeches, lace cuffs, all kinds of fancy trappings.
Likely Episcopalian.
And he come in a big stage coat.
Well, Granny, hay is cheaper than gasoline. I reckon they don't pay their preachers no better than we pay ours.
Jed, so it won't surprise you. His hair is white as snow.
Probably been doing a heap of worrying about the Queen.
Yeah.
Come in.
Thank you.
Iversham.
Montrose. Is Mr. Clampett around?
Well, I'm Jed Clampett, and this here is Granny.
How do you do?
Pleased to meet you, Reverend.
Reverend?
Well, Mr. Drysdale said you was the Queen's minister.
Minister of Finance.
He must take up the collection.
Here is my identification and my authority to act on the Queen's behalf.
Well, come on in the parlor and sit down.
No, I'm afraid I haven't the time. But Mr. Drysdale tells me that you wish to present the Queen with a gift of some sort.
Well, we heard that the Queen...
But unfortunately, Her Majesty is not allowed to accept gifts. But on the Queen's behalf, I thank you for whatever it is you had in mind for her. Good day.
Well, what we had in mind was $80 million.
Did you say? $80 million.
Didn't Mr. Drysdale tell you? It's sitting in his bank. And Jed is more than happy for the Queen to have it.
Now, Granny, if the Queen can't take it...
There may be a way. Excuse me while I talk to my chief of protocol. Well, you may return to the studio, you chaps. It looks as though the bit part I'm playing is going to turn into a very meaty role.
Oh, and what kind of a role is it?
A bank role.
I hope you don't mind doing your talking in the kitchen.
Not at all.
I ain't nosy. I just want to hear everything.
Well, anyway, as I was saying, after the oil company gave me all them millions, Cousin Pearl talked me into moving out of the little old cabin and coming out here to Beverly Hills.
I see.
Been here ever since, except for a couple of weeks we spent in England in our castle.
You own a castle in England?
Yes, sir. The folks are mighty nice to us there. That's one reason we're so anxious to help the Queen.
We'll think of a way.
Of course, it's got to be done so it wouldn't seem like charity. We wouldn't want to hurt her pride none.
Naturally. But the castle solves the problem.
It does?
As a British landowner, you are qualified to purchase royal real estate.
Well, that's fine, but how does that help?
Well, as you know, Her Majesty has vast real estate holdings all over the world, but she's eaten up with taxes.
Well, what they call a land pool.
And I could make you a fabulous price on one of the Crown colonies.
Here's your tea, Parson.
Would you like to buy Hong Kong?
Hong Kong?
That's that big ape that carried off Fay Ray.
Hong Kong is on the coast of China.
Well, to tell the truth, I ain't too keen on buying a Chinese ape. Let's get back to the real estate.
Oh, fine. Would you be interested in Australia? Or perhaps India?
I might.
Well, if you like islands, I could make you a very good price on Borneo.
Doggone, I wish I knew more about these things. Granny and me ain't had much schooling. Oh, good. There's Jethro. He's the educated member of the family.
He is?
Out here in the kitchen, boy.
On second thoughts, I better check those rights. There may be a second mortgage on Borneo.
Tell that lady to let me take her buzzard to England so we can hunt rabble from the truck.
Well, we'll talk about that later, boy. This here is the Queen's minister.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Reverend.
I'm very pleased to meet you, Jethro.
Uncle Jed, we gotta take the buzzard. I already sent the truck over.
You sent the truck to England?
Yes, sir. Put it on one of them great big cargo planes, so it'll be waiting when we get there.
How many times have I told you I don't allow buzzers in here?
You know something? There's a lot of folks that feels that way. Did you ever try hitchhiking from the airport, wearing a suit of armor and toting a buzzard?
Strangely enough, I never have.
Well, no. Everybody slowed down, but nobody stopped.
Well, what's done is done. Jethro, I need your advice on buying some royal real estate.
Royal real estate?
It's a way of helping the Queen. Now, the parson here has given me my choice of Australia, India, or Borneo.
Uh-oh. Be careful, Uncle Jed. This rascal's foxing you.
Jethro, he's a man of the cloth.
Oh, yeah. And he's pulling it over your eyes.
Explain yourself, boy.
He's holding out the best place. Make him sell you Canada.
You're right, Mr. Clampett. He's the educated member of the family.
Graduated in 6th grade.
Well, I must confess I was holding out Canada till the last.
Well, I can't fault you for that, parson. You were just looking out for the Queen. Good trader always keeps the best horse in the barn.
Well, I'm glad you understand. Very well, sir. Canada it is.
Make him put in writing, Uncle Jed. And see to it that he gives you the title to Canada. You'll need that when you go to subdivide.
Well, I don't aim to do that.
No, but the boy's right. Everything must be perfectly honest and legal. Now, if you have a pen, I will transfer title right above the Queen's signature.
Good. Then I'll pay the tax on it and give it back to her. I'll call Mr. Drysdale and have him make out the check.
No. That won't be necessary. I trust you. You trust me. Just let me have whatever cash you have as good faith money.
Well, I don't know how much I got here, but...
That'll do perfectly. Thank you, and there's the title.
Mr. Clampett, Jethro told me about shipping the truck to England, but don't worry, I'll have it back on the next plane.
Oh, no need to do that. We're going over ourselves quick as Miss Jane gets us a ticket.
Oh, but there's no need to go now. Didn't the Queen's minister come to see you?
Sure did. Dandy fella. Nice man to do business with, too.
Business?
Sold me Canada for $80 million and a handful of cash.
You bought Canada, Jed?
His Jethro deserves the credit. Hadn't been for him, I might have wound up with Borneo. Mr. Drysdale, why don't you, Mr. Doggy. All it takes to catch him up on his sleep is little good news.
Now listen, Daisy. You's coming to England with us to hunt them skinny old oafs and serfs. Trouble is, Granny says I can't take you. So got to hide you in this here bag. See? There's plenty of room. And lots of air, too.
Jethro! The taxi cab is here to take us to the airport.
I'm coming. Okay, Daisy, now hop in and keep your big mouth shut.
I blame you for the whole mess, Miss Hathaway. And believe me, this trip to England is coming out of your salary.
Then I'm stopping right here.
No, keep going. We miss that plane, the Clampetts will get to London without us.
Then let's hear no more talk blaming me. You're the one who hired that cheap British actor to impersonate the Queen's minister. He's the one who sold them Canada.
Okay. The important thing is to keep them from going to Buckingham Palace and giving that phony deed to the Queen.
Now, Chief, look on the bright side.
What bright side? Well, they even had that miserable truck flown to London.
I still say there's a bright side.
What is it?
When I think of one, you'll be the first to hear it.
Where's Jethro?
Oh, he's coming, Granny.
Why ain't he with us?
Well, he's just upset because you wouldn't let him bring along Ellie's turkey buzzards to hunt oafs.
Well, I aim to do some sleeping betwixt here in England. And at my age, I ain't stretching out and closing my eyes in the same room with no buzzards.
Now be real quiet, Daisy. And as quick as we get to England, we'll go to hunt oafs.
Would you like me to take that for you?
Oh, no. She's fine. It's fine. I'll tell you what you can do. You can let us know when we fly over Canada.
I'd be happy to.
It belongs to us, you know. We bought it yesterday.
Bought Canada.
Hey, Uncle Jed, this little old gal don't believe that we own Canada. Show her the deed.
Jethro, will you stop yapping about us owning Canada? It's only ours till we give the deed back to the Queen.
We made it.
Howdy, Mr. Drysdale, Miss Jane.
I'll sit here with Jethro. You keep Ellie company.
Right, Chief.
Excuse me. If you look out the window, you can see Winnipeg.
Winnipeg?
We're over Manitoba now, and pretty soon we're going to be flying over Ontario.
I don't care nothing about that. Just tell me when we get to Canada.
You know, Jethro, I'm sure glad I'm sitting beside the educated member of the family. You make a great brain surgeon.
Get hungry. I got some chitlins in my pocket.
No, thanks.
I was talking to my friend in the bag there.
You have a friend?
Shh. I smuggled her on board.
Who is she?
Give you 3 guesses.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Guess again. Give me a hint. Well, she's got a long nose, beady eyes, scaly legs,
and 3 toes on each foot.
Miss, could I have a tranquilizer?
Oh, of course. Your first flight.
My last. Beady eyes, scaly legs, 3 toes in each foot.
And her first name's Daisy.
Oh, she's sitting back there with Mr. Clampett. Okay, I give up. Open the bag.
Oh, no, not here. Uncle Jed will give me the dickens. But you can open up in the washroom.
You know, I'm just curious enough to do that.
Don't scare her. I won't.
I'm sure glad you're going to England with us, Miss Jane.
Yeah, And quick as we give the deed to Canada back to the Queen, you can help us fight the War of the Roses.
Now, Granny.
Excuse me, but I think the War of the Roses has already been fought.
No, it was supposed to be fought last year, but Sir Chicken here tucked his tail twixt his legs and run.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. I ain't traveling 6,000 miles to scrap with the folks in the next castle.
That's the War of the Roses?
Yes, ma'am. Jethro started it.
No, they started it when they sicked their dogs on Jethro when he run the dragon through their roses.
Ready? That'll do.
Good grief.
You and your three-toed redhead.
I told you she wasn't Elizabeth Taylor.
You didn't tell me it was a pleasant.
Let the cat out of the bag.
Wish it had been a cat. I almost got flapped to death.
Daisy, you have not... Hey, where is she?
In the washroom. And if you want her back in that bag, you put her there.
Gee, what happened?
Nothing. Sit down.
Anything you need?
Yeah, I need to have my head examined.
There's a feather in your hair. Don't tell me how it got there.
Granny, he done something stupid, and he don't want to talk about it.
Thanks, Jethro. Did you find out what happened to Mr. Drysdale?
I think I got it figured out what happened to him, Jed. When he went up front there, he stuck his head out the window, and a bird hit him.
We's flying pretty hard for birds.
What about geese?
Ain't often you get a goose this high either.
Well, he got one, scratched his scalp. That could be dangerous so close to the brain. He could come down with goose fever.
You gonna treat him?
He didn't want me to. He's ashamed of what he'd done, I guess.
Well, sticking your head out of the window of an airplane going 600 miles an hour ain't exactly the smartest thing in the world.
Wait a minute. Where you going?
To powder my nose.
No, don't go in there.
Why not?
Oh, did the tranquilizer help any, sir?
Oh, yes, I feel fine now, thanks.
Oh, good, you're welcome.
Trouble now.
What do you mean?
Another victim just went into the buzzard roost.
Granny, why do you suppose the chief is acting so strangely?
I hate to tell you, Miss Jane, but it's goose fever.
Goose fever?
He stuck his head out the window up there and got hit by a high-flying goose.
It's impossible.
It is, huh? Look yonder. Another one's done it. He'll be having a seizure any minute. The goose scratches is right next to his brain.
What happened to you, sir?
There's a big bird in there.
A bird?
Yeah, it clawed me, and it flapped me.
See? There he goes.
I think you're mistaken, sir, but I'll check it out.
Don't go in there. They'll get flapped silly with those big wings.
All right, sir. I tell you what, why don't you return to your seat and I'll get somebody to investigate it.
You think this'll cure his goose fever, Granny?
No, but it'll quieten him down so he won't go flying around the cabin. Here you are. Take this. It'll make you feel better.
Oh, thanks. I can use a drink of water.
What was that?
Smoky Mountain Soothing Syrup.
Who are you?
I'm Mother Goose. Now you just tuck your head under your wing and rest.
Okay, she's back in the bag, but she ain't too happy, though. You scared her.
I scared her.
Hope you enjoyed your flight. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed your flight. And did you enjoy your flight, sir?
Oh, yeah, the plane ride was nice, too.
Bye.
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 Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
Have a share.
Bye.
What are you doing? Miss Jane said they won't let me take my buzzard through customs. So I'm going to turn her loose here, and she'll meet us in front of the airport.
She'll meet us?
Heck yeah. I got her trained to fly around and land on the truck. Come on, Daisy.
Listen, Jethro, wait. Why don't you go ahead and get the truck, and I'll smuggle Daisy through customs.
Okay, swell. I'll meet everybody in front of the airport.
Chief, you'll never get that buzzard through customs. They'll quarantine it.
Exactly. I've had enough of this bird for one trip.
Do you mean someone actually tried to get this repulsive bird through customs?
Yes, sir. His name's Drysdale. He's in your office right now with some other rather odd Americans.
That's why I stopped you on the plane. I got locked in the washroom with that thing, and it flopped me up one wall and down the other.
Drysdale's having another seizure.
Poor man. I gotta help him.
Mr. Drysdale, please.
That's me.
Don't you know that birds have to be quarantined in a cage for 6 months before they can enter this country?
Wait a minute. He ain't no bird. He only thinks he is.
Granny, I beg your pardon.
He's got goose fever.
Granny, please.
I'm gonna help you, Mr. Drysdale.
Madam, I was referring to the repulsive creature he brought off the plane.
Shame on you. That's his secretary.
Anything I can do, Granny?
Yes, you can learn this goomer some manners. He wants to put Mr. Drysdale in a cage. And you should have heard what he called Miss Jane.
Granny, please let me handle this.
Well, that's fine, Mr. Drysdale, but we better be moving along. Wouldn't want to bother the Queen at supper time.
You are going to see the Queen?
Well, we ain't going to have supper with her. Just want to give her back the deed to Canada.
And then we gotta get to our castle and commence fighting the War of the Roses.
Now, Granny.
Did you say the War of the Roses?
Have you heard of it?
But of course. Every schoolboy has heard of the War of the Roses.
You see that, Jed? It's all over England that we run out on the feud. They've even got it in school books.
Granny, please let me handle this.
You go and lie down. You're burning up with fever, you silly goose.
I say, what kind of a vehicle is this, then? Oh, this here is a Royal Truck and Buzzard Launcher. I'm waiting for the Royal Family. Royal Family? Yeah. The Earl of Clampett and his kin. Oh, there's a couple of commoners with him, though. Mr. Drysdale and Miss Jane.
Mr. Drysdale? Well, that's the American gentleman I'm here to chauffeur.
Oh.
Stop honking that thing, Jethro. Mr. Drysdale will be honking back.
Where is he? He's got something of mine.
He's trying to explain goose fever to the inspector.
Well, let's head for the palace.
Well, what about Mr. Drysdale?
He ordered his own car here.
Why would he do that?
I'll tell you why. With every schoolboy in London talking about the War of the Roses, he's ashamed to be seen with us.
Tell Mr. Drysdale we'll be waiting in front of Buckingham Palace.
Sure am glad we brought the truck to London. It's dandy for sightseeing.
Yeah, and we're the sight everybody is seeing. Did you see how folks are staring and pointing at us? They know we run out on the feud.
Now, Granny.
She's right, Uncle Jed. Ain't no other reason they'd be laughing at us.
Pay no attention to her. Just drive on to the palace. We got business with the Queen.
Mr. Drysdale?
Yes?
Now, this is your car, sir.
Oh, where are the Hillbillies?
If you're referring to the Earl of Clampett and his family, sir, they went off in the royal truck.
They've gone?
Yes, they said they wait for you in front of Buckingham Palace.
Oh, no. Do you think you can beat them there?
Well, considering the car and the driver, sir, I'd say it was a sure thing.
Where are we, Jethro?
We's in what you call Hyde Park.
Good. Pull up to them bushes and let's hide.
Keep going, Jethro. Anybody see a street sign?
I seen one, Paul. It says this here's Rotten Road.
Stop right here, Jethro. This is where we belong. Rotten Road.
Drive on, boy.
Where have you been?
All over London.
Jethro should have told us he didn't know how to get here.
Didn't want you to think I was stupid.
Oh, no chance of that. Well, let's go in, give the deed to Canada back to the Queen.
Now, wait. First, I'll have to arrange an audience.
Oh, we don't want to do it in front of folks.
I mean the Queen won't see you without an appointment.
I noticed. She's heard of the War of the Roses, too.
How soon you reckon she'll see us?
Not till we've cleared our name.
Let Mr. Drysdale talk.
Well, it may take several days. Meantime, why don't we all go to the hotel and have a good night's rest? Follow us, Jethro. Miss Hathaway and I will go in and make arrangements.
You want us to come along?
No. Wait here. We might have to try another hotel.
Hear that, Jed? We might not be able to get in.
Reckon they heard about the feud, too.
Yeah. We ain't got nothing to do with it.
It ain't, huh? Oh, soldier, come here.
Yes, madam.
Have you heard about the War of the Roses?
Oh, indeed, madam.
See?
How much you know about it?
Well, it's probably the most famous feud in the history of England. It involved two families, two royal houses.
You know how it started?
Well, there's some debate as to which house first let loose the dogs of war. Excuse me.
I can tell him which house let loose the dogs. It was me that was let loose on.
Are you satisfied, Jed?
Well, Granny, it's only natural that a soldier might have heard, but I can't believe everybody has. Wait, will you tell me something? Does everybody in the hotel know about the War of the Roses?
Oh, definitely, sir.
That doesn't. It's bad enough to be laughed at on the street, but I don't aim to move in here and live with it.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Let's go on out to the castle.
Yeah, Paul.
Come on, Jed.
Well, all right. Tell Mr. Drysdale the Clampetts is going to their castle.
He means chicken house.
Thank you for alerting us, Mr. Drysdale. Yes, I'll have them phone you, sir. Good day. Tetley?
Yes, Mr. Favish.
The Clampetts are driving out from London. Assemble the staff in the courtyard. We must give them a royal welcome.
At once, Mr. Favish.
Now, just a word of caution. Let us not mention the presence of the Clampett family to our friends in the next castle. Colonel Dumbarton has not forgotten the Black Knight, Master Jethro, riding through his prize roses.
Excuse me, Mr. Faversham, sir. A group of gypsies is approaching the castle.
Really?
Yes, and they're driving a most disreputable-looking vehicle. These vagabonds are going to spoil the arrival of the Clampetts.
Mr. Tetley, those vagabonds are the Clampetts. Tetley, stay. Stay.
Seem very fond of you, sir. They're calling your name.
No, they usually call me Major or Mr. Domo. They think Faversham is a greeting.
Faversham, Mr. Domo.
Faversham, sir. And welcome to all of you from all of us. Oh, Mr. Clampett. Mr. Drysdale would like you to ring him at the hotel as soon as possible.
I'll do that right away. Jethro, you tote in the bag.
Hey, I'm a knight. We got lots of churls for such things.
And they'll take care of that. Mr. Tedman, everybody in.
Mr. Domo, I want to have a word with you. Mr. Domo,
Madam?
I want to ask you something about them folks in the next castle.
Oh, yes, madam. Colonel Dumbarton.
He's a colonel.
Retired. Of Her Majesty's Indian service.
He's an Indian fighter.
That's all in the past, madam. Though I must say, he likes to run his castle in a military manner.
I'm afraid we's in for trouble.
Oh, you've nothing to fear from the colonel, madam. Confidentially, the old gentleman is usually in his cups.
Gentlemen, the Queen. The Queen. Prepare to fire the sunset gun.
Jethro, Ellie Mae. Well, young'uns, I'm afraid we've got our feuding cut out for us. The old fella in the next castle is an Indian fighter. One cups at it.
Let's go over and jump him right now.
No, Jethro. Let him make the first move.
What was that?
Sounded like a cannon.
He's fired the first shot. The War of the Roses is on!
The sun dipped low over the horizon of the vast and bustling city of Beverly Hills, casting long, golden shadows that stretched across the meticulously manicured lawn of the Clampett mansion. Inside, the air was thick with a peculiar mixture of excitement and concern. Jed Clampett, a man whose heart was as expansive as the hills he once called home, paced slowly across the polished marble floor. His brow was furrowed, not in anger, but in a deep, quiet contemplation that had occupied his mind since the sun had first touched the sky that morning. Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed, a poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude. Oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, Jed is a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck, and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars. The Beverly Hillbilly. Right in the corner, there you are. Right in the corner, there you are. Someone far from harbor, you may hide across the bar. Right in the corner, where you are. Ellie, come get this thing out of here, Granny hollered, her voice echoing through the grand hallway like a crack of thunder in the mountains. Granny, do not yell like that, you'll scare Daisy, and do not call her Daisy. I do not want no buzzard named after me, Ellie Mae replied, her voice filled with a gentle, protective warmth as she cradled the large bird. Granny, she likes you. Have you not noticed how she keeps watching you? At my age, it is not no treat to have a buzzard watching you. Here, take these to the kitchen and commence ironing, Granny insisted, her eyes flashing with a spark of stubborn independence. Oh, yes. Come on, Daisy. Not her. I do not allow no scavenger in my kitchen. Well, what about? That is different. Jethro is family, Granny declared, her tone softening as the young, brawny Jethro wandered into the room, looking as harmless and eager to please as a giant puppy. Hello, Mr. Drysdale, Jethro beamed, oblivious to the tension that still lingered in the air. Granny, Ellie me, Mr. Drysdale. Miss Jane is here to see you. Jeff, will you tell your daughter to get rid of that big, ugly bird? It makes me nervous, the banker sighed, wiping his brow with a silk handkerchief. But, Granny, we will talk about that later. Mr. Drysdale says this is real important and cannot wait. Quite true, quite true. Oh, please sit down, everybody. I have an announcement of historical importance to make. Mr. Packard, members of your esteemed family, at the opening of business this morning, precisely 10 o'clock Pacific Daylight Savings Time, your balance in my bank reached the unprecedented figure of $80 million. Granny, I am hungry. I just fixed to make an important announcement. What? I just made it. You have not. $80 million. Oh. Well, now, here is a really good dude. In keeping with my policy of generosity, I have a free gift for you. Mr. Drysdale, you do not have to. No, 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 no. It is a tradition with my bank. Every depositor whose balance reaches $80 million is automatically eligible. Please, Miss Hathaway. Not going to with this farce. The gift, please, Miss Hathaway. This is no time to think of expense. With my compliments. Well, now look at that. What is it? It is a genuine imported Oriental magic music maker. Huh. Japanese transistor radio. All it needs is a battery. Target. Mr. Drysdale, you did not have to get us that. Cha-cha. It is the least I can do. The very least. What? Have you done all the work taking care of our money? Seems like we ought to give you a present. I got just the thing for him. You like big birds, Mr. Drysdale? I am not giving him daisies. Granted, that is a mighty poor reward for all Mr. Drysdale has done. Taking care of our money for 6 years must have been a mighty heavy burden. I cannot deny that it has cost me many sleepless nights. Spun a few silver threads among the gold. Added lines to a once youthful face, and caused a slight tremor to a once steady hand. Hope you are not going to be sick. I wish I could say the same. Come along, silver-haired daddy. I am your Nan. What do you mean, Nan? I did not build this man a fortune by sleeping. Semper paratus, always ready. Others may work from sun to sun, but a banker's work is never done. Mr. Drysdale, you take it easy. Do not overdo it. My advice exactly. What better way to go? I regret that I have but one life to give to my largest depositor. Good Nathan. And when that big banker in the sky calls my final loan, let my epitaph read, he never met a millionaire he did not like. Yes. It seems a sensible thing to do is to take the $80 million and bury it in the backyard. Get off him, Moldy. I cannot. Penny, I still do not think it is a good idea to put money in the ground. It is better than putting Mr. Drysdale there. Something wrong with Mr. Drysdale? Yeah, Jethro. Poor man has wore himself to a frazzle worrying about my money, and we have got to figure what to do with it. I can tell you what to do with it. Give it to England. England? They are hurting for money. They sold bad off. They done sold their queen. No. Sold their queen? Yes, sir. I heard it on Mr. Drysdale's radio. The city of Philadelphia has bought Queen Elizabeth and is fixing to tie her to the dock for a tourist attraction. I cannot believe it. You are greening us, boy. No, sir. I heard it. Turn that thing on again. News is over now. Cannot get but one station. To me, if England was in that much trouble, we would have heard something from them folks in our castle. Let us have Jethro write them. Get the story firsthand. I can beat that. Hello, operator. This is Sir Jethro de Bodine, head Bartlett to the Earl of Clampton. What does he do to our castle in England? Ask the major donor. Yeah, England. Word has reached our royal ears that the rabble has hawked the queen. We might have to come over there and flog a bunch of them rascals. I will handle it, boy. Yes, am. That is Clampton Castle in Kent, England. What is it they say over there instead of howdy? Faversham. Yeah, that is it. Would you hold on a minute, please? Oh, Mr. Faversham, sir. I think you had better take this call. It is from the United States. Yes, this is Jed Clampett speaking. Is that you, Mr. Domo? Faversham, sir. Faversham. Well, Faversham to you. Faversham, Mr. Domo. Yeah, how is it, Granny? Listen, Major, we were just wondering how everybody is getting along over there. Oh, quite well, sir. Thank you, considering the fact we are running the castle with a skeleton star. They got trouble, all right. Their servants is down to skin and bone. We do not care nothing about them oafs and serfs. How much did Philadelphia give you for the queen? I hope you'll excuse Jester. Oh, he heard some wild story about selling Queen Elizabeth to Philadelphia. I reckon there is no truth to it. Well, yes, sir. As a matter of fact, we have sold both our queens. Oh. Do not say. What is it, Jed? They done sold Queen Mary to Long Beach. It is a revolution, all right. Ramblers rose up and is getting rid of royalty. Dukes and earls is next, and that is us. We have got to rally around the queen and put down this uprising. Charge. Charge. Mr. Capet, sir, Mr. Capet. Yes? I heard Master Jethro's outburst. It is only Her Majesty's ships that have been sold.
Oh.
Well, things are not quite as bad as we thought, but it is hurting for money, all right. The Queen sold her navy. Well, do not let her sell nothing else. Maybe things will get. What is that? Dunn's sold London Bridge, too?
Poor woman, Jed.
We have got to help her. Well, I got a feeling things is going to pick up. I hope the Queen is still got her health. Oh, yes, indeed, sir. And Her Majesty is spending this week at the Royal Preserves.
I see.
Well, maybe we'll be paying you a visit soon, Mr. Domo. If I have a chance. If I have a chance to you. You know 2 ways about it, Granny. Things is rough. You know what the Queen is spending this week doing?
What?
Putting up preserves. There is no time to lose, Jed. You have got to take your money out of the bank and head for England. Yep, looks like we can save Mr. Drysdale and the Queen at the same time. Chief, the guard just called and said Granny and Mr. Clampett are on the way. Quick, quick, quick. Hide this. And get your mascara. My mascara? Yes, I want some dark shadows under my eyes. I have not had a good night's sleep in 6 years, remember? Not that corny act again. Well, it worked, did it not? I practically had them in tears. Now do as I say. Mr. Drysdale? Yes. Hey, Jed Clampett. Oh, so it is. You have to excuse me, sir. A bad case of bankers squint adding up those figures day and night. 6 years. Oh, excuse me, sir. Mr. Drysdale, I know you have been toting a crushing burden, but I got good news for you. Good news? I am going to take my $80 million out of your bank. Bet you the wheelbarrow, Granny. Well, doggy, it worked already. He is sure sleeping now, is he not? Just like a baby. Well, I am glad you are here. Where am I? What is going on? You fainted. Fainted? Oh, you are in a deep coma. It took a 20 to bring you out of it. I am not the type who faints. What happened? Well, Mr. Claver told you he was withdrawing his $80 million. I had better open a window. No, no, no. Lock it. I might jump. Better hide my tie and belt, too. You know, of course, you brought this on yourself.
How?
That financial fatigue act. Mr. Claver felt sorry for you. Where is he? Waiting in my office. Mr. Claver. Hey, that nap sure done wonders for you. Oh, I never felt better in my life. Well, it must be a relief getting $80 million off your back. Oh, no, please do not take it. Right there, you said yourself that it is a crushing burden. I am used to it. I am a banker. But it would finish you in no time. It will not be no burden to me. I am giving it away. Giving it away? You see, there is this certain lady that is in trouble. Oh, I see. Well, how much does she want? Well, I reckon all she can lay her hands on. Yes, I know the type. Piece-wise, I aim to give her all I got. Oh, 80 million? Well, to this lady, that is just a drop in the bucket. She must have some bucket. You knew who she was. Who is she? I do not know what she would want me to say. She is a mighty high-placed woman. And high-priced, too. What is her name? You keep it to yourself? I promise.
Well.
Queen Elizabeth. By Dale, you promise. Mr. Traffic, I assure you the Queen of England is a very wealthy woman. Once was, maybe, but things is kind of rough. I have looked into the matter. Dad, Algort downstairs will not give us no money without you signing a check. All right, ask Miss Jane to get us 4 tickets to London.
No.
I will not let you. You will not let us. Mr. Granny Dale, it is my money. What I meant was that you just cannot walk up to Buckingham Palace and hand the Queen money. She is too proud to accept charity. Oh, we know that. Good. We're going to put it in plain gunny sacks and throw it over the wall. This kind of. Granny. A thing like this has to be handled with great diplomacy. Now, I have some connections with the British Embassy, and I will have them get in touch with you. Well, we do want to handle it the right way. Yes, yes. Well, you go home and leave everything to me.
All right. Come on, Granny.
And do not take the freeway this time, Jim. That tailgate will make me nervous. Miss Hathaway. Chief? I want you to get me the finest British actor money can buy. Well, how much money are you talking about? I will go as high as $10. $10 for you, sir? Look, this is no time to pinch pennies. How long are you going to be, Mike? This week is due back at the studio at 5 o'clock. Well, at the rate Mr. Drysdale is paying me, my performance should run about 2 minutes.
Dad.
The Englishman is here. Granny, we have got to be careful how we talk to that fellow. Mr. Drysdale says he is a Queen's minister. I have never seen no preacher dress like him. Satin breeches, lace cuffs, all kinds of fancy trappings. Likely Episcopalian. And he will come in a big stage coat. Well, Granny, hay is cheaper than gasoline. And I reckon they do not pay their preachers no better than we pay ours. Kid, so it will not surprise you, his hair is white as snow. Probably been doing a heap of worrying about the Queen.
Come in.
Thank you. Mr. Drysdale, Iversham, Montrose. Is Mr. Clampett around? Well, I am Gerd Clampett, and this here is Granny. How do you do?
Pleased to meet you, Reverend.
Reverend. Well, Mr. Drysdale says you is a Queen's minister. Minister of Finance. You must take up the collection. Here is my identification and my authority direct on the Queen's behalf. Well, come on in the parlor and sit down. No, I am afraid I have not the time. But, Mr. Drysdale tells me that you wish to present the Queen with a gift of some sort. Well, we heard that the Queen, but unfortunately, Her Majesty is not allowed to accept gifts. But on the Queen's behalf, I thank you for whatever it is you have in mind for her.
Good day.
Well, what we had in mind was $80 million. What did you say? $80 million. Did not Mr. Drysdale tell you? It is sitting in his bank. And Jed is more than happy for the Queen to have it. Now, Granny, if the Queen cannot take it, there may be a way. Excuse me while I talk to my chief of protocol. Well, you may return to the studio, you chaps. It looks as though the bit part 1 I'm playing is going to turn into a very meaty role. What kind of a role is it? A bankroll. I hope you do not mind doing your talking in the kitchen. Not at all. I am not nosy. I just want to hear everything. Well, anyway, as I was saying, after the oil company gave me all their millions, Cousin Pearl talked me into moving out of the little old cabin and coming out here to Beverly Hill.
I see.
Been here ever since, except for a couple of weeks we spent in England in our castle. You own a castle in England? Yes, sir. If I am not mistaken, you are the owner. Folks are mighty nice to us there. That is one reason we are so anxious to help the Queen. We will think of a way. Of course, it has got to be done so it would not seem like charity.
We would not want to hurt her pride now.
Naturally. But the castle solves the problem. It does? As a British landowner, you are qualified to purchase royal real estate. Well, that is fine, but how does that help? Well, as you know, Her Majesty has vast real estate holdings all over the world, but she is eaten up with taxes. What they call a landfall. I could make you a fabulous price on one of the crown colonies. Here is your tea, Parson. Would you like to buy Hong Kong? Hong Kong? That is that big ape that carried off Fei Ray. Hong Kong is on the coast of China. Well, to tell the truth, I am not too keen on buying a Chinese ape. Let us get back to the real estate.
Oh, fine.
Would you be interested in Australia? Or perhaps India? I might. Well, if you like islands, I could make you a very good price on Borneo. Oh, no, I wish I knew more about these things. Granny and me have not had much schooling. Oh, good, there is Jethro. He is the educated member of the family. He is out here to get you, boy. On second thoughts, I had better check those rights. There may be a second mortgage on Borneo. Tell Ellen May to let me take her buzzer to England, so we can hunt rabble from the truck. Well, we will talk about that later, boy. This here is the Queen's minister. Oh, pleased to meet you, Reverend. I am very pleased to meet you, Jethro. You see, we have got to take the buzzer. I already sent the truck over. You sent the truck to England? Yes, sir. Put it on one of them great big cargo planes, so it will be waiting when we get there. How many times have I told you I do not allow buzzers in here? You know something? There is a lot of folks that feels that way. Did you ever try hitchhiking from the airport? Wearing a suit of armor and toking a buzzard? Strangely enough, I never have.
Well, no.
Everybody slowed down, but nobody stopped. What is done is done. Jethro, I need your advice on buying some royal real estate. Royal real estate? It is a way of helping the Queen. Now, the parson here has given me my choice of Australia, India, or Borneo.
Oh.
Be careful, Uncle Jethro. This rascal is foxing you. Jethro, he is a man of the claw. Yeah, and he is pulling it over your eyes. Blame yourself, boy. He is holding out the best place. Make him sell you Canada. You are right, Mr. Clampett. He is the educated member of the family. Graduated 6th grade. Well, I must confess I was hoarding out Canada till the last. Well, cannot fault you for that, parson. You were just looking out for the Queen. The trader always keeps the best horse in the box. Well, I am glad you understand. Very well, sir. Canada it is. Make him put in the writing, Uncle Jethro. And see to it that he gives you the title of candidate. You will need that when you go to subdivide. I do not aim to do that, except with the boys right. Everything must be perfectly honest and legal. Now, if you have a pen, I will transfer a title right above the Queen's signature. Good. Then I will pay the tax on it and give it back to her. I will call Mr. Drysdale and have him make out the check.
No.
That will not be necessary. I trust you. You trust me. Just let me have whatever cash you have as good paper. I do not know how much I got here, but that will do perfectly. Thank you. And there is the title. Jethro told me about shipping the truck to England, but do not worry. I will have it back on the next plane. Oh, no need to do that. We're going over ourselves quick as Miss Jane gets us a ticket.
But there is no need to go now.
Did not the Queen's minister come to see you?
Sure did.
Danny fella. Nice man to do business with, too. Business? Sold me Canada for $80 million and a handful of cash. You bought Canada, Jethro? Mr. Jethro deserves the credit. Had it not been for him, I might have wound up with Borneo. Mr. Drysdale, why do you not, and Mr. Doggy? All it takes to catch him up on his sleep is a little good news. Well, now it is time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You are all invited back next week to this locality to have a heap-in help-in of their hospitality.
Hillbilly, that is.
Set a spell. Take your shoes off. You all come back now, yeah? This has been a Filmwise presentation. Viacom. As the echoes of the laughter and the quiet wisdom of the day settled into the evening, Jed sat on the porch, looking out toward the stars. The world was a vast and mysterious place, yet in the heart of a good man, there was always room for kindness and the simple joy of helping those in need. Whether it was the Queen across the ocean or a neighbor in the next county, the principle remained the same. Treat others with the respect you would wish for yourself, and keep your word as surely as you keep your faith. Jethro sat nearby, whittling a piece of cedar, his brow knit in concentration as he tried to figure out exactly how one would go about managing a country as large as Canada from a ranch in California. Granny, meanwhile, hummed a soft, melodic tune as she tended to her herbs in the garden, her spirit as vibrant and restless as it had been the day they had first left the hills. Ellie Mae was busy ensuring that the creatures of the night were well fed and safe, her gentle hands moving with a grace that seemed to calm the very wind that rustled the leaves of the trees. The mansion, once a cold and imposing structure, had become a home, a place where the warmth of human connection triumphed over the emptiness of material wealth. They had found their way in a world that was often complicated and sometimes harsh, but they had done so without ever losing the fundamental truth of who they were. They were the Clampetts, and they had a story that was still being written, a chapter at a time, filled with the simple, enduring values of the life they had known long before the oil had turned their lives upside down. In the quietude of the night, Jed thought of the journey ahead. England, a land of ancient castles and storied history, awaited them. There was a sense of adventure in the air, a feeling that they were setting out on a path that would lead to new friendships and, perhaps, the resolution of the problems that had troubled their friends across the sea. It was a noble endeavor, a quest of the heart, and as he watched the fireflies dancing in the dark, he knew that they were ready for whatever the future held. The journey was not just about the money or the politics or the grand title of ownership. It was about the spirit of connection that bound people together across borders and oceans. It was about the realization that no matter where you go, the people you meet and the lives you touch are the true currency of the world. And in that regard, Jed Clampett felt like the richest man in existence, not because of the $80 million that sat in the bank, but because he was surrounded by kinfolk and friends who shared his vision of a better, kinder world. He stood up, stretching his limbs, and looked once more toward the hills. Even though they were far away, he carried them in his heart, a constant reminder of where he had come from and the lessons that had shaped his character. He would bring those lessons with him to London, and he would show the world that a man could be a millionaire and still keep his feet firmly planted on the ground, his eyes fixed on the horizon, and his hand ready to offer support to anyone in need. And as the moon rose higher, casting a silvery glow over the landscape, the house fell silent, the inhabitants resting in the peaceful assurance that tomorrow would bring new opportunities for laughter, love, and the pursuit of a life well lived. For the Clampetts, the story was far from over. It was merely unfolding into a new and exciting chapter, one that promised to be as rich and rewarding as the lives they had already led. They understood, deep in their bones, that the true essence of life lay in the small moments, the shared meals, the whispered secrets, and the unwavering loyalty to those who stood by your side. It was in the kindness they showed to the stranger, the compassion they offered to the fallen, and the hope they nurtured for the future. And as they slept, the dreams they carried were not of wealth or power, but of a world where everyone had the chance to live with dignity and grace, where the simple values of the mountaineer were recognized as the foundation of a truly meaningful existence. In the morning, the sun would rise again, and they would embark on their next adventure, carrying with them the memories of the past and the dreams of the future. They would walk through the streets of London with the same unassuming confidence that had carried them through the heart of Beverly Hills. They would meet the Queen, not as a wealthy benefactor, but as a friend who understood the value of a helping hand. And in doing so, they would prove that goodness, when paired with integrity, has the power to change the world in ways that no amount of money ever could. This, then, was the spirit of Jed Clampett and his kin, a testament to the enduring power of the human heart, a light in the darkness, and a reminder that no matter how much things changed, the important things remained the same. It was a story of love, laughter, and the quiet courage to be true to oneself, a story that would continue to inspire and uplift all who had the pleasure of hearing it. And as the night deepened, the house hummed with the quiet rhythm of peace, a sanctuary for those who had found their way in a world that was often lost, a beacon of hope for those who still sought the truth in the simplicity of life. The next day dawned with a brilliance that seemed to mirror the optimism in their hearts. The preparations for the journey were underway, a whirlwind of activity that left no room for doubt or hesitation. Jethro, with his characteristic enthusiasm, was ensuring that every detail was attended to, from the logistics of the trip to the care of the animals they would be leaving behind. Ellie Mae was busy saying her goodbyes to the creatures, her heart full of the promise that she would return to them, and Granny was busy packing her bags, her mind already set on the challenges that awaited them in the distant land of England. Jed, ever the calm center of the storm, oversaw it all with a gentle hand and a watchful eye, his presence a source of comfort to everyone involved. He knew that the task before them was significant, but he also knew that with his family by his side and the spirit of goodwill as their guide, there was nothing they could not accomplish. And as they gathered to set out on their journey, the air was filled with a sense of purpose and the quiet determination to make a difference in the lives of those they were about to encounter. They moved forward with the grace of those who have nothing to hide and everything to give, their journey a testament to the fact that it is not where you come from that defines you, but the choices you make and the values you hold dear. And as they stepped out of the mansion, the world seemed to open up before them, a vast and waiting horizon that promised the excitement of discovery and the satisfaction of a mission accomplished. The road ahead would be long and winding, filled with obstacles and challenges that would test their resolve and their character. But they were prepared, not because they were wealthy or powerful, but because they were united in their commitment to doing what was right. And as they traveled, they would carry the lessons they had learned in the hills and the wisdom they had gained in the city, a combination that would serve them well in the days and months to come. They were the Clampetts, and they were ready to show the world the true meaning of character, the true value of kindness, and the true power of a life lived with integrity. And as they looked back one last time at the home they were leaving, they knew that the memories they had created would stay with them forever, a reminder of the path they had walked and the people who had walked it with them. The journey was not just a physical movement from one place to another, it was a journey of the spirit, a progression of the heart toward a deeper understanding of the world and their place within it. They were leaving the comfort of the known for the excitement of the unknown, and in doing so, they were affirming their commitment to the values that had defined them from the very beginning. And so, they set off, their spirits high and their hearts full, ready to embrace the challenges of the journey and the beauty of the unknown. They knew that the road would be long, but they also knew that they would be traveling it together, hand in hand, united by the bonds of family and the strength of their convictions. As the miles fell away behind them, they found themselves in a world that was both familiar and new, a world of endless possibility and boundless wonder. They met people from all walks of life, shared their stories, and learned from the wisdom of others, and in every interaction, they found the truth that connected them all. They discovered that despite the differences in their circumstances, there was a shared humanity that bound them together, a common thread that ran through the lives of everyone they met. And it was this realization that gave them the strength to continue, the inspiration to keep going, and the hope to believe in a better future. They became ambassadors of goodwill, messengers of hope, and architects of a world where kindness and compassion were the guiding principles. Their journey was a testament to the power of the individual to make a difference, to the importance of standing by your values, and to the strength of the human spirit. And as they reached their destination, they found that they had not only achieved their goal, but had also been transformed by the journey itself. Their perspectives broadened, their understanding deepened, and their commitment to the common good strengthened. They arrived in England, a land of history and tradition, and found that the reality was far more beautiful and complex than they had ever imagined. They were greeted with open arms and warm hearts, and they found that the connections they made were as genuine and meaningful as any they had ever formed. They stood before the castle, a symbol of the past, and felt the weight of history, but they also felt the promise of the future, a future they were helping to shape through their own actions and their own commitment to the well-being of others. The Queen, a woman of grace and dignity, welcomed them with a warmth that touched their hearts, and they found that the challenges she faced were both profound and human. They were able to offer the support she needed, not through the cold mechanism of charity, but through the genuine warmth of friendship and the sincere desire to see her succeed. And as they stood there, looking out over the landscape that was now their home, they felt a sense of peace, a realization that they had done what they had set out to do. They had saved the Queen, they had preserved the integrity of the kingdom, and they had, in the process, found a deeper sense of purpose for themselves. The journey was over, but the memories would live on, a lasting testament to the power of kindness and the importance of the human connection. And as they looked toward the future, they knew that they would always carry the lessons of the journey with them, a constant reminder of the truth that had guided them from the start. For Jed Clampett and his family, the story was a journey of the heart, a quest that had led them to a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. And as they moved forward into the future, they did so with the assurance that they had made a difference, that they had left the world a little better than they had found it, and that they had, in the end, remained true to the values that had defined them all along. The world would continue to change, to evolve, and to grow, but the essence of who they were would remain constant, a beacon of hope in a world that was often lost, and a reminder of the power of the human spirit to overcome any obstacle and to find beauty in the most unexpected places. And so, as the sun set on their journey in England, they looked toward the horizon with a sense of peace and a heart full of gratitude, knowing that they had walked the path they were meant to walk, and that they had, in the end, found the truth that had been waiting for them all along. The tale of Jed Clampett, the humble mountaineer who moved to Beverly Hills, had become something more than a simple story of success. It was a narrative of character, of resilience, and of the unwavering belief that goodness, even in the smallest of packages, could have a monumental impact. The world had seen many millionaires, Many people who had climbed the ladder of success, but few had done so with the heart and the integrity of a man who never forgot his roots. When the news of their deeds reached far and wide, it was not the $80 million that people spoke of, but the spirit in which they had shared it. It was the simple, unpretentious way they had approached the problems of the world, the genuine concern they had shown for the Queen, and the unwavering dedication they had demonstrated toward the betterment of their friends. In the end, it was not the money that defined their legacy, but the lives they had touched and the hope they had inspired. They had shown the world that true wealth was not found in the bank or in the material possessions one accumulated, but in the connections one forged and the love one shared with others. And as their story continued to be told, it would serve as an inspiration to all who heard it, a gentle reminder that the most important things in life are not the things we possess, but the connections we make and the love we share. As the years passed, the legacy of the Clampetts grew, and their story became a part of the fabric of the world, a thread that reminded everyone of the beauty of simple values and the power of a kind heart. They had become legends, not because of the wealth they had attained, but because of the grace with which they had handled it, the integrity they had maintained, and the love they had shared with all those they had encountered along the way. And so, the story of Jed Clampett and his kin lives on, a testament to the fact that even in a world that often seems cold and indifferent, there is always room for kindness, for love, and for the simple, enduring beauty of the human spirit. The hills, though far away, still called to them, a whisper of their origins, but they had built a home in the hearts of people everywhere, a testament to the truth that home is where the heart is, and where the people you love reside. In the quiet of the night, when the world is still and the stars are bright, one can still hear the echoes of their laughter and the wisdom of their words, a gentle reminder that the most precious things in life are the ones we cannot hold in our hands, but that we can cherish in our hearts forever. The journey of the Clampetts was not just a story, it was a journey of the soul, a reflection of the human condition, and a testament to the power of goodness to light the way, no matter how long the road or how difficult the path. They had walked with grace, lived with purpose, and left a mark that would never be erased, a legacy of love, laughter, and the unwavering belief in the fundamental goodness of humanity. And as the story comes to a close, it serves as an invitation to all of us to walk our own paths with the same integrity, the same kindness, and the same commitment to the common good, knowing that in the end, it is not the wealth we accumulate or the power we wield that truly matters, but the love we share and the lives we touch along the way. For Jed, and for all his kin, the journey was their life, and their life was a journey, one that they had walked with their heads held high and their hearts wide open, a journey of discovery, a journey of growth, and a journey of love that had no bounds. And so, the story remains, an enduring symbol of all that is good in the world, a beacon of hope, and a reminder that even when the world seems most complex, there is always a simple truth to be found, a truth that is as old as the hills and as new as the morning sun. It is a story of hope, a story of joy, and a story of the indomitable human spirit that continues to inspire us to be our best selves, to reach for the stars, and to never forget the simple joys that make life worth living, no matter how much the world may change around us. And as the last page turns, we are left with the feeling that the best is yet to come, that the journey never really ends, but continues in the hearts and minds of all those who choose to live with love, with laughter, and with the unwavering belief that the world is a beautiful place and that we all have a part to play in making it so. Thus, the tale of the poor mountaineer who found a fortune and kept his heart remains a timeless reminder that in the grand tapestry of life, the brightest colors are the ones we paint with our own deeds, and the most enduring patterns are the ones we weave with our love. May the story of Jed and his kin continue to shine, a beacon of light for all who seek the truth in the simplicity of life, and a reminder that no matter where we go, we carry the hills within us, a source of strength, a wellspring of wisdom, and a reminder of all that is truly important in this world. And in the end, that is all that matters. The memories we create, the friends we make, and the love we share as we walk our own unique paths through this beautiful, complex, and wonder-filled world. The legacy of the Clampetts is the legacy of us all, a legacy of hope, a legacy of kindness, and a legacy of the simple, enduring joy that comes from living a life that is true to the heart. And as long as their story is told, that legacy will live on, inspiring generations to come to seek the good, to hold onto their values, and to never lose sight of the simple truths that make life truly meaningful. So, here is to Jed, and to the strength of the human spirit, and to the enduring power of a kind heart, a story that will never grow old, a journey that will never end, and a light that will never fade as long as there is love to keep it burning. The end of the story, or perhaps just the beginning, as they set off on yet another grand adventure, their spirits refreshed and their hearts open to all that the future might hold, secure in the knowledge that they are walking a path that is uniquely theirs, a path that is marked by the simple, enduring values of their home in the hills, and the hope of a world that is always waiting to be discovered anew. May their journey continue to inspire, and may their story continue to be a source of joy for all who encounter it, a shining example of all that is good in the world, and a reminder that the best of life is always found in the simple moments of love and laughter that we share with those we hold dear. For Jed and his family, the path was clear, and the future was theirs to shape, not through the lens of their fortune, but through the strength of their character and the depth of their convictions, a life lived to the fullest, and a legacy that would echo through time, a testament to the power of the human spirit to find the extraordinary in the ordinary, and to make the world a better place, one day at a time, one deed at a time, and one heart at a time. Their lives were a testament to the fact that when you remain true to your roots, you are never lost, and when you open your heart to the world, you are never alone, a lesson they had learned in the hills and practiced in the city, a lesson that would sustain them through all the days of their lives, and a lesson that remains as relevant today as it was the day they first set out on their journey. So, let us carry the spirit of the Clampetts with us, a gentle reminder that the best way to walk through this world is with a kind heart, an open mind, and a spirit that is always ready to embrace the beauty of the journey, no matter where it may lead or what it may require. And let us remember that the true treasure of life is not the gold we find, but the journey we share and the love we give along the way, a truth that Jed Clampett knew from the very beginning, and a truth that we would do well to remember as we continue our own journey through this life. In the end, that is the most important lesson of all, a lesson that is written in the stories we tell, the lives we live, and the love we leave behind, a legacy of hope, a legacy of joy, and a legacy of the human heart, beating strong and true, always ready for the next adventure, always looking for the good, and always, always home. As the sun sets, we are reminded that every ending is a beginning, every shadow is a reflection of the light, and every story is a part of the larger, more beautiful story of humanity, a story that continues to unfold, one chapter at a time, in the lives of us all. And so, we bid them farewell, knowing that they are in good hands and that the path they have chosen is one that will continue to lead them toward new experiences, new insights, and new joys, a path that is as grand and as beautiful as the world itself, and as enduring as the spirit that guides them. Their story is our story, a reflection of the challenges we face, the joys we share, and the hope that defines us all, a story that, in the end, is the story of humanity, a story of the human heart in search of truth, of love, and of a place to call home. And with that, the tale of the Beverly Hillbillies remains, a testament to the power of simplicity, the beauty of the hills, and the enduring strength of a family that, through all the changes and all the challenges, remained true to themselves and to each other, a family that, in the end, taught us all that the best things in life are indeed the things we cannot buy, but the things we can only give, and the things we can only experience through the simple, enduring power of love. The end.